Now, it's about to be college football season, and, you know, I live in Alabama. We have one of the biggest college football teams in the United States. Roll Tide. I don't really watch much football, but I do like to go to football parties because there's, you know, snacks and goodies there that are always, it's a fun time. Roll Tide. So today I'm going to help myself and help you by showing you how to make this pizza chicken dip. Roll Tide. Now, the idea stemmed from buffalo chicken dip. But I was like, you know what? We could do better than that. I can have my pizza and my dip at the same time. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started by cooking our hot Italian sausage. This isn't going to be the bulk of our dip, but it is going to be a topping. I think I'm going to mix it in with the chicken as well. This is definitely going to be a choose your own adventure pizza game, and it's super simple to cook this. I've just got a pan set over medium heat. All I got to do is take it into small pieces and throw it into the pan and start browning it up. I'm not going to use a whole lot of this because I don't want it to overtake the entire dip. I'm going to go with roughly 4 ounces of it in total. It really shouldn't take too long to do this part. Just get it to where it's at least 90% cooked because we will be throwing this in the oven again later. So if you're worried about it being undercooked, just know it will get cooked again. Oh, it's spicy, boy. Oh, God. Hit me in the throat. It's okay. Keep your eye on the prize. It's going to taste so good. All right, you'll know it's done whenever you're not pepper spraying yourself nearly as bad. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the heat, throw it into a bowl, and get started on the chicken, which I'll be using some ground chicken. This is 1 pound of it. And if you want, you can honestly just go with like a rotisserie chicken, shred it up into smaller bite-sized pieces, and use that for like a more texturally different than what this is. All you gotta do is get this cooked completely and just continue to break it up. You want it to be a pretty nice crumble by the time you're done with this. Okay, I've been cooking this for roughly 3 minutes, just constantly chopping it, making sure it's getting broken up the way I want it to. I want these nice crumbles like this. It's about 90% cooked so far. I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning it. It will need a ½ teaspoon of onion powder, a ¼ teaspoon of garlic powder, a ¼ teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and finally about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Also gonna go ahead and add in about half of my Italian sausage. And I'm simply just gonna mix all that in. All right, let's give this a quick taste for seasoning. My needs just another little pinch of salt, and I think that'll do it. Okay, now that is done cooking, we need to make this the actual dip part, which we're gonna do by adding a block of cream cheese to it. This is 8 ounces worth. It's also the Philadelphia brand. I really like it just because it's, you know, simple ingredients. So while all this is still hot, you'll wanna get this mixed in, or if it's cold, you can use softened cream cheese to get it all mixed in. You know, this is gonna be a bit easier. All right, now that we've got it all mixed in, remember that you were gonna add some pepperonis to this as well. And feel free to, you know, cut them up if you want to, or just throw them in whole. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Go ahead and get your serving dish of choice. You probably need a pretty small one. I'm gonna use this pie pan to get some more surface area and everything. So you can go ahead and just dump in your cheese and meat. Get it spread out just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some low moisture mozzarella and just shred it right over the top. We're gonna do this in a couple of layers, so you don't have to go too heavy on this first layer. Just get a general coating over everything. Once that's there, let's go ahead and place down some pepperonis just to give it a nice little pizza look. And then I'm gonna add the rest of my Italian sausage. I'm just gonna put that right over. And then we can finish up with another layer of mozzarella cheese. Now, don't forget, you can make this your own pizza dip. You don't have to use these exact ingredients. Like if you wanted to use a tomato sauce in place of the cream cheese, feel free to do that. All right, I'm gonna add just a couple more little random pepperonis just to signify like, hey, this is a pizza dip because, you know, it's kind of covered up by the cheese. All right, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm going to get this into an oven that's set to 400 degrees for about 23 to 25 minutes or until everything is nice and bubbly golden brown. And it should be looking a bit like this. God, that looks good. It is quite hot. So I'm going to let this cool off for about 5 minutes or so. And we'll be right back, you know, once it's cool. God, I hope the squirrels don't show up again. They just keep coming in my house thinking they can take over whenever I'm letting food cool off. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Finally time to taste this thing. So it's kind of like a cross between like a, you know, a creamy cheese dip and like a fundito, which is what I like. I really like a fundito. It's just not always practical because that first layer is kind of hard to break sometimes. That's going to be our bite, and I'm ready to taste it. Pizza-y, cream-y, cheese-y, good-y, chicken-y. This just has so many ways it could go. You could do like whatever toppings you like and you'll get a pizza craving hit, but it's just in a nice, convenient dip. And I think people who are not carnivore or keto or whatever would actually love this. This is great. It's cheesy. It's just real delicious. So whether you're taking this to a college football party or you just need to kill your pizza craving, I think this is a good way to do it. High protein and great flavor. What more do you need? Hey, so you made it to the end of the video. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, the best way to do so is going to CarnivoreCompanion.com. There, we sell seasonings with no BS ingredients in them whatsoever. just salt and spices. You can use the code CarnivorousChef to save 15% off your next order. And if you sign up for our email list, you'll be the first one to know about new deals and offers, as well as new products. But that's about it for me. See you on the next one.